What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Sheila Marie, back here with another hashtag Soul Study with Sheila. And today I'm going to talk about something that came up to me this week. I've been doing these videos freeform for the last 2 weeks, and we'll see how it goes. So a friend of mine were talking, and the idea of soul talk came up. And I thought, why not make a video about it? We've all done ego talk. Have you tried soul talk? Sheila, what's soul talk? Funny, you might ask. Because I have an answer. Soul talk. So I feel like ego talk is what we do a majority of the time. That's where we talk from our personality self, and we engage in a conversation with somebody where we want something, they want something, someone's usually the victim, someone's usually the perpetrator, and that kind of has its place in our third dimensional reality. But sometimes it can make you gridlocked in terms of a conflict, and you feel like you're having the same conversation over and over and over again, and you feel like you can't move forward. That's where it might be a good time to try soul talk. And soul talk to me is where you have a conversation on a higher level. So in order to have a soul talk, you have to raise your vibration, you have to raise your frequencies, or else it really will still just be an ego talk. Because sometimes an ego talk is when we're not in the most lifted space we could be, and it's all about me, and I, and how dare you, and blaming and victimhood. And like I said before, there's only so far that discussion can go. The way a soul talk works is you get in a lifted space. I do this through breathing and meditation. I'm not going to teach breathing techniques in this video, but I do teach 4-part breathing in my meditation mixtape, which is available on iTunes, anywhere, Tidal, anywhere you stream or purchase music, it's available. It's also available directly from soulstudywithsheila.com. Now, after you do your breathing techniques, you get in a lifted space. And that's where your frequency is raised, and that's where sometimes you can invite different perspectives and different ways of looking at the same situation. So when I'm in that lifted space, let's say, for example, the conflict is between me and my mother. And on our third dimensional personal self reality, me and her can't get any new level of understanding. I do my breathing techniques, I get lifted, and then I communicate soul to soul and have a little soul talk. And that's where I ask. And even if you think to yourself, this is impossible, there's no way, it's just you talking to yourself, there is no such thing as a soul, you can't communicate with another soul, that's fine. If that dialogue comes up, you can say thank you, but no thank you, and just say what if, but what if you could, and what if I could, what if my soul would talk to my mom's soul, what would it say? And I just get in there and say, hey, like, thank you. I do my protective prayer, which is also on my mixtape. I do my protective prayer, I get lifted, and I ask, like, I want to speak to the soul of my mother. Like, hey, what is it that I can do better in this situation? What was our agreement? Why are we having this interaction? What can I be doing better? What can I help you with? And it's all about connecting to the soul of that other person with the understanding that everything happens for a reason. Every person in your life has been put there for a reason. Every single interaction, every single feeling is divinely ordered for you to grow, and for you to grow and into the self that realizes that we're actually not these separate individual entities walking around. Well, we are in some level, right? But that we're not just that, and we're more than that, and we're all connected. And I know this sounds cheesy, it's getting I get it, but it is true. And that we all connected in a sense. We're at the bottom of these interactions. Most people just want the same thing. So I get in my soul talk, I talk to the soul of my mom or whoever it is, I ask for guidance, I ask that I can be of help, I apologize, I ask to be forgiven, and then that's it, and then I let it go. And who knows, maybe it doesn't change the scenario, but I find when I engage in these soul talks that a miracle happens, and the miracle that happens is that I come out with a new perspective. I come out with a new way of looking at the interaction, and then from that, the whole interaction changes. I hope this has helped you in some way. If you want to talk to me more about this, please find me on the internet somewhere. I will put all my info at the end of this video. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love you. Squaw!